Hello everyone, this is Multi-Pro. We're playing College Football 25. I've been looking forward to this game coming out for such a long time now. We are going to be going through the introduction of the gameplay here today, and if there's any music playing during the intro to the game, I might mute that part, so just bear with me. College Football 25 by EA Sports.
EA Sports.
So I selected my favorite team. You can select your favorite team as the background here. So I have the University of Tennessee, um, and you see a couple Smokies there, the actual dog and the mascot. So this is pretty cool to see here. But I want to look at the game modes. So you can play now. You can do like an exhibition game. Let's go inside of that, kind of show you what it looks like. So you have this head-to-head between a couple teams here, and you can select a random team. You can go up and down and select a different team, and you'll notice there's like a overall score between the two teams, as well as an offense and a defense. So you can see here, like Texas State, their offense is quite a bit better than their defense here. Let's just go through these teams that you can see. Wow, look at all these teams that you can play as. There's just so many teams. We looked in the last video at the back of the case, and it listed that there were like over 100 teams. And I don't want to go through all these. I don't want to bore you. But there's quite a few here. I mean, so many teams. You can pick almost any team that you want to, I would think so. And then you can select which team you actually want to be. If you want to be home on the right, or if you want to be away on the left, as you move your controller left and right. And then you can also hit a button at the bottom that tells you to even the teams, which I think this is quite incredible that you can actually make them equal. But I think you're still going to have home or away advantage. It's just going to be as far as the strength of the team. Okay. And then let's say it's, I don't know, let's go back. We're going to go back to our favorite. Alright, so let's say we're playing, Tennessee's playing the Gators. Alright, so you can edit the uniforms. There's all kinds of options here. Oh man, I love the gray and orange here. This is awesome. Or black and orange. There's so many different options here, and then you can go ahead and like modify maybe the helmets to maybe it doesn't fully match as the rest of the uniform, or maybe a little bit different than what the standard option is. You can modify the jerseys, the pants. I mean, you can get wild with this stuff. Some of it doesn't really match, but you get the point. Like, you can change, and you can even change the cleats. I think this is awesome. Anyways, you can also select your skill level in the game. I think the lowest skill level is freshman, then there's varsity, all-American, and Heisman. So you can do that, and then you can go into the team settings here. You can set up the defense here. And on the coin toss, was your first choice, and then second choice as well. So that's pretty cool. Then if you advance to the game, you can select the event type. You can just do an exhibition event. Quick presentation. Not sure what all these are. National championship. That'd be pretty cool to see between Vols and Gators. Then there's a whole bunch of bowl games here. You can select. I mean, they got tons and tons. I mean, look at all these bowl games. This is pretty cool. This game has a lot of options. You could play this game a whole lot and I think just continue to do different things that you've never done before. I mean, look at all these. I still haven't got through all the bowl games, so we're not going to go through all those. You can select your commentary team. You know, do you want the broadcast team, which has 3 people there, or the big game team, which has a couple? Do you want your teams to be equal? The length of your quarter looks like you can go from 1 to 15. You can accelerate the clock. Let's see. This is for the play clock that's remaining. Which stadium you're playing in, the time of day. You can have night games or noon games. These are times are just set just like college football is. Your weather you can actually choose, and then Dynasty you can work your way as a coach. You can be a head coach, offensive coordinator, defensive coordinator. You can select whatever team you want to start as. And if you there's like different levels for the road to glory. You can select yourself as like a more elite player, a less elite player. Then you might be more of a second, third, fourth string player of whichever position you want to play. You select as well. So incredible. And you can just play that here, and then you can also play online this stuff as well. Then let's see here. You can do some training. There's just open practice as well as some miniature games. There's just so many things here. You can set up your team rosters. You can even decide your own conferences as far as which team plays with each conference. You can build and edit your own custom playbooks. I just want to look at some of these settings because I mean, there's so many settings in this game. You can get lost for a long time. Depending on which player you are and whether you're playing offense or defense, the buttons on your controller do different things. So you have to kind of get some practice with this. You select your favorite team here, and that's why the Volunteers are the background for me. A lot of this is the same kind of stuff that we saw earlier. Here's the passing mechanics. I think if you're familiar with the Madden games, I've read that the revamped passing is very similar to that. Whether there's a slowdown during a pass, the pass lead, the reticle speed, there's just so many, the visibility, meter visibility. I mean, there's just so many menus down through here. I think you'll have to go through these and learn what you want to do. I think the defaults for the injuries was 10. I decreased a little bit because I felt like they were happening quite often. And I left, I think, the fatigue and the parity scale maybe a little bit lower here. You can set your crossplay against if you want to play PlayStation, Xbox, people online. There's just so many things. You got dynamic camera effects here. Again, I set my music to 0 just because of YouTube stuff. Penalties, I left this all in the middle. Offsides, false start, offensive holding, face mask, legal blocks in the back, roughing the passer, defensive pass interference. There's so many things here, and I left these on here. And then I think I left all these in the middle as far as how the game happens. You know, the passing, the rushing, pass defense, rush defense, special teams. Didn't want to give too much advantage to one thing or the other. And same thing with the CPU. You can set this to whatever you want, whatever you're comfortable with. As you learn the game, you may adjust it over time. The stuff just goes on and on and on with this game. So I'm quite excited to play this for y'all.
Narration option is set to off.
Yeah, if you do the menu narration.
Narration option is set to off.
I found that voice very annoying, so I turned it off because she was reading everything to me and she was awful. Um, oh yeah, here's the abilities. I mean, you can just read so much here. There's so many abilities to get familiar with of what you want your abilities to be. You can set those up. I mean, there's just so many here. I mean, it could go on forever. I mean, I'll just scroll real fast so you can see just how many there are. I mean, that's a lot. So, they put a lot of effort into this game. Hopefully, the bugs are quite worked out by the time we start playing, so y'all can see it on the channel. I've seen a lot of complaints online on social media of the bugs, so I'm looking forward to playing this game with you all, and we'll see y'all next time.